Hey, my love. So I'm here with another paranormal story time. Okay, this story is coming to us all the way from California. All right. So I'm just gonna go right into this young lady's story. All right. So guys, what I'm gonna do is, because she provided us a lot of information, I'm just gonna go ahead and skim through the ins and outs of it all and get right into the reading itself. So I'm going to tell you that this seems like a story of pretty much somebody, this I don't know if this has to do with breakup or what this has to do, breakup spells, or what this could possibly be. All right, because I've read through the story already. So I'm going to skim through this to the best of my ability, and then we're going to get to the key points in the story, guys, and then I'm going to pull the cards on this situation to see actually what was going on. So in the story, she tells us that she was in a same-sex relationship that she entered into in high school. She did grow up in the church. Her and this young lady, they came together. Families didn't want them together. They did all those things that people do to each other when they're young, and any relationships that break up to make up, cheating, lying, money issues, all of those things. Okay. um there was issues with this young lady when she would go to her girlfriend's mother's house. She, for whatever reason, she couldn't eat this woman's food. She felt like the mother was trying to do something to her. So she stopped going to this young lady's mother's house. Okay. But the reason that she stayed connected to this young lady is because basically this young lady was providing for her. She was giving her money. She was doing things for her, you know. And so, she kind of let her stay around. Um, she said that she was very heavy into the music industry, and people began to turn on her because of her talent. This had to do more so with jealousy and things like that. um she thought that this person was her life partner. She thought that this was her person. Okay. She found out that she was cheating on her with someone else from the area. Okay. um so I guess she was over there visiting the guy. The girl that she was dealing with was visiting the guy's sister that she was dealing with. So basically, I don't know. It sounds like to me she's trying to make it sound like her and the girl, the sister of the guy she was actually in the third party situation with, was just friends. But actually, she was going over there because she was dealing with the brother. Okay, so this young lady goes on to say that she said at one point, she said at one point she shook the young man's hand. I have to call him a young man. She did not call him a young man in her story, though. But she shakes this guy's hand, okay? And this is what she says: I shook the man's hand when she was there, but my spirit felt his demon energy in him strongly. But I didn't care much until it was a domino effect of multiple things. It got strange the day of her birthday came. I went to the hit of play, and I felt I was being followed. And I was a young. She said it was someone else. She felt like she was being gang stalked, and it had to do with the girl that she was dealing with. So it sounds like to me that whatever young man that her girlfriend was dealing with was stalking her and trying to cause issues in her life. Okay. She said whoever this person was, knew a lot about her. So whoever she felt like was stalking her knew a lot about her. Okay. So we're going to skip all the way down. So we know that she's having issues in this relationship. We know that this young man is shaking her hand, and she feels like it's some strange about him. She feels like she's being stalked. She feels like she's being followed. Okay, somebody trying to figure out a lot of information about her. So when we get down to here, we say, till one day I was alone in the house. It was early in the morning. I felt someone walk past me, but I couldn't see them. It was evil energy, and it started happening so often. I felt like she was being watched in her own home. Okay. She said whenever she was doing what, it doesn't matter what she was doing. She could be working out, she could be doing her music, and it happened early in the morning every day. She said she started to try to research on this issue. She couldn't find anything. She said she asked her mom about it. She said maybe it was her grandmother. She passed away and was a prayer warrior and a pastor who casted out demons, okay? She said, I told her no because it felt evil. My grandma's spirit would feel peaceful. A situation happened at home, and me and my mom stayed at a hotel. We woke up the next morning. She said she seen a tall man laying next to me, but in spirit form. She couldn't make out who it was or nothing. When my girlfriend stayed over, I would hear banging and rocks being thrown. I asked if she had heard it. She would say no. She felt like she was losing her mind, okay? She said she started to get more angry with her family. She started having more conflicts with people, okay? She was getting in a lot of trouble. She was having a lot of issues, okay? And she felt like she started to feel feelings that weren't her own. She felt like these feelings were belonging to someone else, all right? She said she felt like someone was traveling towards her in spirit form, trying to study her. So it almost sounds like someone who's able to shapeshift or make themselves unknown, cloaking type of energy, okay? She said she started meditating using crystals and sage. The hex and black magic slowly stopped. Now I'll tell you the one thing. She did attempt to cut contact with this ex, who she felt like was the reason why all this negative energy was coming in towards her. So she said that she got a job, okay? She gets a job at this place where her ex works, but she's figuring it's gonna be no big deal because they don't see each other. They're working separate shifts. And everybody was cool with her, but once, of course, they found out that she was the ex, one day the ex saw her at work, they find out that those two used to go together. Now everybody's acting funny towards her. Now, this is the thing about it. I want to take a look at the energy that was in the home with her, the energy she feels like it was stalking her, all right? Let's look here and see what was going on. What is this energy that was faulting us? Too many cards. Okay. What is this energy that was stalking this young lady? Now, I'm going to tell you immediately what I feel like was going on with you, but I am going to pull the cards on this reading. When I'm looking at your story, you was too deep into a lot of low vibrational negative situations, okay? You were surrounded by negative people. You were in a negative energy yourself, all right? It's almost like leaving the door open and then hoping that don't nobody come in and rob you. That's literally the energy you were in. For me, the energy that you were participating in before you started to get spiritual was very fucking reckless. All right, boo? I'm just going to be honest with you. That was a reckless energy you were in, very reckless behavior. So we have the Chariot. We have the King of Swords. The Moon, and the Ace of Swords. Let me tell you something. This energy that came to you, you actually attracted this energy to yourself. And you yourself being guilty by association, okay? Yeah. Let me tell you something. I know you want to feel like there was other people, other aspects, other reasons why this came to you. No, you invited this energy in. I think if you were to be honest with yourself, this devil energy with the Ace of Swords, this energy came into your life because you were living very negatively, very recklessly. All right? Yeah. This is the moment of honesty. Okay, sometimes we don't want to see ourselves for how we're truly behaving, what we're truly doing, and we want to believe that the negative energies and entities that have attached themselves to us have been sent. No, you kind of left the door open for whatever this energy is. Now, this is the thing about it. Operating in your divine masculine energy was difficult for you. And see, this is the thing about it. You're operating in a divine masculine energy, but look at this Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You're operating in a divine masculine energy at this time, but then you're also low vibrational. The energy that I read in that email was very low vibrational. You saying you were reckless, you were getting in trouble with the police, you know, you were involving yourself with folks and situations and organizations that you should not have been willing and dealing in, that, you know, lead to risky behavior. Okay. I really feel like it could have took you another 3 years before you saw the light of the situation. Okay. Seeing as how you were stuck between a crossroads. The negativity brought in by what you were dealing with. Okay. You attracted this negativity to yourself. Therefore, downward spiral. A downward spiral happens. I feel like you were losing a lot. All right. Tell me more about this King of Swords, the Nine of Swords, King of Wands. Yeah. This has something to do with this masculine, divine masculine energy that you are in. Definitely, somewhere along your path, you did get yourself involved with somebody who was willing and dealing in some sort of dark magic, but this is still something that you left yourself open to. Had you not connected with this young lady, would this have happened to you? No, I don't believe so. All right. And the fact that you tried to go on is almost like a warning. Somebody tried to warn you about this energy. Somebody tried to warn you about this work here. But the problem is we want what we want. So it's giving me a sense of you wanting to deal with this person who has somebody on the opposite end that was willing and dealing in black magic. But baby, you're dealing with two totally different things here. So now you're dealing with somebody that's night stalking you. And they are doing black magic, and then you're dealing with your own demons, so you're being attacked from all ends. You left the door open, you invited the devil in. It was not hard for these people to get to you. It was not hard for this negative energy to be sent your way, because you were already low vibrational, so they didn't have fire to go. All right, look at this Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the Six of Cups, the Six of Pentacles to the Princess of Swords to the Six of Wands. Let me tell you something. Every single time, I don't know if you still deal with this person, but every single time that you deal with this person, expect this negative outcome. I wonder if somebody actually put work on her, because this makes me feel like somebody may have did work on her, which leaked over into you. And guys, and we all know once we exchange sexual energy with people, that we'll find ourselves picking up their bad luck, picking up their bad karma. If somebody put roots on them, baby, then you might as well just have sat there and let them put roots on you. You connected yourself to somebody who was already dealing with some sort of negative energy so far as roots is concerned. But let me tell you something. This young lady knows, or she knew, that she had done something to someone. She had done something to someone, or tell me more about this devil. It's like, damn, you invited the devil into your home. I really feel like she's the devil that you invited into your home. All right, who wears the purple lipstick? Somebody wears dark lipstick. Somebody enjoys wearing dark clothes, dark lipstick. Is this a phase? Like, who is this dark lipstick? I see tattoos. I see dark lipstick. Yeah. A lot of what this woman was giving you was coming from this man. This man being aware of this relationship that she had. Him trying to turn the tides, but why? Five of Swords. Yep. Cups. Whoever this female is that you attach yourself with, they play with the wrong person, or they played the wrong person, okay? They played the wrong person. And see, some people might retaliate by whooping your ass. Some people might retaliate by robbing you. Some people might retaliate by killing you. This person is their retaliation of choice is magic. Is black magic. Mind you, I want you to understand that you had two separate situations going on at once. Because you were so low vibrational, something attached to you. Okay? That's number one. Number two, when she's coming in and you're inviting her over, you're dealing with the shit she's got put on her because of what she tried to do out here trying to play with these men. This is her trying to juggle and play with men, all right? Somebody older than her, somebody wiser than her, just so that she could have money or finances or something like this. But she wasn't giving him anything in return. Like, this is somebody who actually grew to really like her and thought that they were in a relationship together. He thought that he had this woman, and then he finds out, oh no, you know what? I'm completely wrong. She's out here willing and dealing with somebody else. This is the discovery of this relationship. Still giving me 3 years, 3 months. So if you found out about a man 3 years or 3 months later, he definitely, and this is a man who would have paid for this work. He believes very strongly in it. And you know what? He paid for this work. He paid for this work. He wanted her to receive her karma immediately. He wasn't waiting for karma to take place. He wanted her to receive it. You got caught up in that crossfire, and honey, you were dealing with your own demons as well. As you start to improve your life and you start to deal with crystals and you start to try to be more balanced, okay? You still can't mix the two. It's like somebody who has to go to an AA meeting because I'm an alcoholic, or, you know, I'm on drugs, so I have to go, you know, and I've decided to detox. I've decided not to do these things anymore. I decided not to be on these drugs anymore. But at the same time, you know what? Even though I'm in detox and I know that I'm a drug addict, I'm still going to do drugs sometimes. I'm still going to drink sometimes, even though I know I go to AA meetings. No, you cannot mix the two. If you're healing, you're healing. If you're pulling away from low vibrational situations and low vibrational things, places, and people, then you have to completely and totally sever ties. You didn't do that. That's why you remain to still feel attacked, because you were hanging on to the same thing that was causing the oppression or the oppressive feelings in your life. If you have released those things, then you should be pretty free and clear. But you have to also release those demons. You have to do some shadow work to deal with those demons that attach themselves to you. You need some clearing and some cleansing, all right? And if you separate yourself completely. Why are they showing me? Why are they showing me that? I gotta look that up because I need to know why they're showing me that. Give me 1 second while I look this up, and so I can really tell you. Because there it is. Now I'm gonna tell you what I saw before I get into this, okay? They were showing me a dead bug. But they're showing me a dead bug possibly placed inside your house. I don't know if this is a beetle. I don't know what the fuck this is. But they're showing me a dead bug that I feel like somebody brought in. But let me see. Okay. It says here, let's see. These dead bugs they have something to do with witchcraft. Like this dead bug has something to do with witchcraft. Among the natives of South America and Africa, Australia, New Zealand, and the islands of the Pacific. Mm. I don't know why this dead bug is. There's something about this dead bug. I'm going to suggest that you research this dead bug situation because it definitely keeps showing. You need to look that up. If in fact you did see this dead bug, because I don't know if this dead bug is placed someplace, it's showing me underneath something. You wouldn't have been acutely aware of it right away. Definitely look up the dead bug situation, because they're showing me several different things about dead bugs here being used in witchcraft. So um definitely look up the dead bug thing. And it would be placed someplace in the home that was you probably would have never even thought to look. Okay. But if you cleared out this negative energy and you disconnected from these people, then those things should have cleared up. You also need to make sure that you do a spiritual cleanse, and definitely a cleansing of your home and your space. Maybe even a washing of your floors and your doorways. All right. So, love, this is where I'm leaving this off at. If the messages here resonated, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing your story with us, loves. We appreciate you. Hope all is clear. Sending love and light your way. All right. And until next time, bye-bye.